There are 4 different ways you can get the DJI Mini 2 to track you. Number 1, manual method. To get the drone to track you manually as you walk, set it up where you want it to track you, and as you walk along, very gently push the sideways button, stick, and it will start to move. Then as you walk along, it will track alongside you. But it's a fairly easy way to make a simple tracking shot, providing you get enough practice in to allow you to make the drone stay at roughly the same distance and the same speed that you're walking along. You can get it to track fairly successfully. In the manual mode, you can also have the drone tracking you from the front. Once again, set it up before you start to go, and as long as you just push backwards as you're walking towards the drone and keep it about the same distance from you, you can have a cameraman tracking you. So the manual mode is really effective for having a drone track you. This is not auto track here, hello, but this is a manual method of track. You can get it to stay away from you, and you could even get it to follow you if you decided to move this way, or if you change direction, decide to move that way. So the manual method, which does take a bit of practice, isn't a bad way to do it, is it? Always be careful that you don't let the drone strike you in the face. Method 2 is to use the quick shots hack to let it auto track you. So what you would do is set the drone up in position where you want it to track you, and you're going to set up the quick shots, and you're going to set up the circle into quick shots. Select the circle, make sure that it is going to circle round in the direction that you're walking, highlight yourself, and as you walk the drone will want to circle round you, but if you keep pace with the drone it won't be able to get around you until it does. So hit the start button, it will give you a countdown, it will start, and then keep walking. Method 3 is to use a third-party application such as Litchi. So let's set it up for the Litchi app. To use Litchi, I've been told that it's better to turn off screen recordings and to turn off all background applications. I've tried it both ways, with applications and screen recording running and with applications and screen recording turned off. Doesn't seem to make much difference to the way it works to me. However, I will turn off the screen recording now. So that's the screen recording stopped. I know I've got no background applications running other than the DJI FLY app, which I'll now stop. So the only app that's going to be flying using at the moment is the Litchi app, which I'm just starting up now. So we have the Litchi app, and in track, if I pinch a square around myself when I'm in track and then hit follow, it's telling me that I understand the risks they're asking me. I say I do, and now if I walk it should follow me, but 9 times out of 10 it won't do it. It will sit in a static position and it won't follow me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Let's stop it and we'll try the follow me again. And once again, it didn't do it. You can try a few different things, adjusting the height, wearing different coloured clothing. I've tried all of that. Hit the follow me mode and let's see if it follows, if it tracks. So what it's doing, instead of actually tracking me, it's standing as if it's on a tripod and just turning as I move. That's not what's supposed to happen when you hit the follow mode, the little follow icon here. It is supposed to follow you. But it won't. But sometimes it will. It'll follow you in a back or a forward motion. So if I switch the drone and pinch a square around myself, hit the follow me mode, sometimes it will follow you. And sometimes it won't. So I find this particular app not very useful. And no matter what I've tried to do, I can't get it to work consistently. Not consistent to do any kind of tracking. By the time you finally got it to do some decent tracking, the battery will be dead. And that's no good. So this next app is Maven. And I only just downloaded it before I came out here. I haven't even booted it up one time. So I'm going to try it, booting it up now and seeing if there is a track mode in Maven that I can use without having looked at any videos. Well, I looked at one video to know how to download it. But I'll see if I can get it to track straight away. So I think the first thing we have to do is launch. That looks like a launching takeoff. Yeah, let's take off. Okay, so Lassie's in the air.
Your home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Different voice. So, what do we need now? Alright, let's have a look. In flight. Settings. We won't bother calibrating anything at the moment. What's this? So how do we, here's 3 dots. Aha! So let's have a look at Copilot. Copilot, oh there's a little man, so let's use that follow. Make sure it auto rotates. Auto pitches. And that looks like a follow type thing. So let's go and have a walk and see what happens. And it is actually tracking me. And what if I walked it back towards the camera? Okay, it's taken a few seconds to relocate me. That's looking pretty good. Now I do notice there are 2 boxes here, so I think this one is meant to keep me in the centre, the one that's green at the moment. But if I hit the other one, put me to the bottom of the screen, okay. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. So the sideways track from Maven is pretty good. I can't complain too much about that. Let's see how it does if I have it right in front of me and I want it to back off as I walk towards it.
Copilot auto rotation disabled.
Okay, so as soon as you move the sticks, it gives you back control straight away. Let's put her in a nice position. Try it there. I'll take the gimbal control, auto gimbal control off and use it myself. And if I hit follow, go up 1.4 meters before, okay, so it has to be at a certain height before you can actually use the track. Auto track, and if I'm moving forward, are you going to move back? You are, you're moving back. So I can talk up the camera even though you're quite far away. That's not bad actually, because I won't hear the rotors in my recording. And I can zoom in and post to get myself a bit closer, so I quite like that. And if I move backwards, oh, you come back with me. It does, it comes back with me. So this Maven app is pretty good at track. So let's land.
Co-pilot auto rotation disabled.
So there are 4 methods. I quite like this Maven app and I think I'll explore a bit more on it. This was the first time I had ever fired up today, and within a few minutes I had the drone auto tracking me. So just imagine what you can do if you study it and you learn all of the features in it. And I think I'll be doing that over the next few weeks, having a look at everything in the Maven app, including the waypoints. If you'd like to see how Litchi works with waypoints and you can create waypoint missions, that video there will take you to it. Meantime, I'm out here.